That was very, very well done for the impossible. I think we have a lot more clarity on that, and there's also good things to look forward to in terms of IFRS 9 and listening to all the efforts of the various accounting firms. So thank you very much for that. Certainly conscious of the time, and really just wanted to try and end off with saying you've got a better perspective of the hedging side of the business. Plus, yes, we've focused on hedging, and I think that's where the core is. The trading opportunities will arise, and those investment opportunities are always there to grab, but important to look at how do you build this into your day-to-day hedging strategy. And I guess one core component in trading any of the markets is liquidity. And certainly, where does the liquidity come from for the South African contracts with the crude oil, the WTI crude oil contract, as well as the Brent Quanta that we've listed? And that's thanks to a number of market makers who are basically plugging into the liquidity of the offshore market, of the New York markets that we're plugging into. And there you can see is just an indication of the bid-offer spread. On Brent, you're looking at a R1.30 double. Again, remember that is, although it's a dollar quoted level, you get a rand payoff on that, and then the WTI R4.20 double on that level. You have market makers, as mentioned earlier, through Absa Bank, CJS Securities, Rand Merchant Bank, and Standard Bank, who are there to keep the quotes streaming. And in addition to building up the relationship with your broker to be able to access the market, these participants are there to be able to give you that enter strategy or exit strategy, that liquidity that will enable the trade to take place. So there are their contact details. If you feel like you'd want to approach them directly, you're welcome to do so, but ultimately you'd need to still work through a registered derivative broker. So the next steps, if you aren't already a client on the exchange, how do you go about doing that is to register a client account, and that then gives you the protection of the JSE derivative rules, but also gives you the assurance that your trading activity will be guaranteed through the clearing structures of the JSE. So you can access these products through either a SAFEX commodity or an equity derivative member. The products are available on the global market, making it then easier for both memberships to access the product. If you are looking for a derivative member and you don't have one, there's an email address you can go to, or you can just visit the JSE's website. And a number of the members have also, since we're an electronic market, they provide online access, and you'll be able to then identify which of our members or brokers are able to give you a internet access, and you can really then start trading from your home or wherever you wish to do that. I think at the end of the day, we've certainly enjoyed the session. I hope you found it very, very useful. There are contacts. Obviously, today's session would have only been possible thanks to the good support of BVG and all the efforts that they've continued to put through to the market in the crude oil space. Thank you very much to PwC. Johan, the Mission Impossible process has started, and I'm sure you can receive calls on Johan's number. There's his email address. BVG have been very, very busy tweeting, so I would suggest at BVG_energy is the Twitter address if you wanted to follow any good tips going forward. Clearly, if you are a pigeon, you still have some good landing gear on BMW, so thank you for that. But there's our address. I'm not too sure if we've seen any questions come through. I can see everyone is a bit shy on the questions. There are no silly questions. You're welcome to email those through to us on commodities@jse.co.za going forward. Otherwise, please feel free to reach out to the BVG team or PwC. From our side, thank you very much for the afternoon. The presentation will go onto the JSE website in the next day or so, and we look forward to your questions and support. Thank you.